Hello and welcome to Tune Thoughts. I'm Harsh Thakkar and today I'm going to analyze So Jao from Haider. Death is a phenomenon that many poets have written about. Some view it as an ultimate end of life that is to be feared, while some view it as an ultimate relief from the misery of life. So Jao from Haider puts forward a perspective of how death is a unique and natural phenomenon that does not discriminate as has everyone on its list. This song is sung by Bashir Lone, Bashir Bhavani, Muzamil Bhavani, and Ala Majgaonkar. The lyrics are by Gulzar and the music is written by Vishal Bhardwaj. Haider is a masterpiece and probably the best movie of 2014. This movie is an adaptation of Hamlet and is set in modern day Kashmir, where unrest is a very common thing. Haider wants to avenge his father's death and punish his uncle. The song So Jao comes at the climax of the movie, where he goes to the Kabristan to hide and kill his uncle. The song is picturized on three caretakers of the graveyard who sing the song as they dig up their graves. The lyrics go as follows. अरे आओ ना कि जहाँ गई जहाँ गया सो जाओ ना शाम ना सवेरा अंधेरा ही अंधेरा है रूह का बसेरा सो जाओ. Translation. O death, please come. My will to live has gone, and so has my world. Sleep. There is no day or night in sleep, and everywhere it is dark. Sleep is the harbor of the soul. Please go sleep. The death is awaited as they have no longer hope to live. Life seems to be an unending exhaustion, and morning and evenings are devoid of their brightness. The darkness is engulfing them to their death. This paragraph is marvelously versatile in its approach. The visuals show how three old men who are close to death are digging their graves. They are also aware of the danger that they are going to face as Haider is going to be attacked by the army. Additionally, the situation and the heat of the state also makes death such a common thing that one wants to die rather than be afraid of it. It also puts forward a very dark perspective of how lives in Kashmir are lived. छोटा ना बड़ा कोई लंबा ना बोना है कब्रों के तड़ाबों में लंबी नींद सोना है ना बिस्तर है ना बोरी ना मादी लोरी फरिश्तों की लोरी सो जाओ. Translation. No one is tall or no one is short. No one is big or no one is small. Everyone is same in the eyes of death. We all have to take the long sleep of death in the line of graves. There is no bed or pillow. There is no mother or her lullaby. Maybe there is the lullaby of angels. Go sleep. Exactly when the second stanza starts, a child comes to the graveyard and gives all the grave diggers a roti to eat. As they are digging the grave, he sleeps in the grave with one of the grave diggers. Notice how symbolic this is. He enters when the lines na chota na bada na lamba na bona comes. Just after that, he sleeps in the grave with the old grave digger. The age difference is visible, but it also symbolizes the very nature of death. There is no difference and anyone can face death, be it a kid or an old human being. Death takes everyone when their time is up. It is the phenomenon that no one escapes. Death does not discriminate. It does not see anything, be it age, sex, caste, class, gender, religion, wealth, or any other thing. It just takes a person when their time is done. The first stanza talked about the exhaustion of life, and now the song talks about death. Death is a non-discriminatory phenomenon. It is going to come to everyone, irrespective of their mental and physical features. We are all going to a deep slumber in our graves, where there shall be no mattresses or beds, no lullabies or mother's lap. If you are lucky, you may hear the lullaby by angels. This stanza is also the ultimate truth of life. Death has been the ultimate goal and truth that philosophers from all ages have agreed upon. What is the purpose of life if you are going to die? This nihilistic approach is reinforced in this song. The beauty of this song is its short and sweet nature with striking visuals. They sleep in their own graves and the shovels create the rhythm for the song. It is full of symbolism. The digging is how each day we walk closer to death and finally we go to sleep one day. Also notice how important and foreshadowing this stanza becomes for the events that would appear from this point of time in the movie. Haider comes just after the graves are dug. After he arrives, he sees the family coming with a dead body to bury. He first hides from them, but then he realizes that the body is of his lover, Arshia, played by Shraddha Kapoor. He is unable to bear the grief and comes out of his hiding to grieve for her. In a fit of anger, he also hits Liaquat, Arshia's brother, and kills him in the process. This becomes another death that the grave witnesses. This is soon interrupted when Haider's mother and Khurram, his uncle, arrive. Haider's mother also sacrifices herself in order to save Haider and dies. A grieved Haider witnesses this bloodshed and sees that his uncle is lying helpless in the snow on the verge of death. Khurram pleads for death, but Haider leaves then. It is remarkable how these events go in perfect sync after the song. There are a number of deaths that take place one after the other. However, the death that Haider craved and longed for was the death of Khurram, his own uncle. But he is unable to kill him. His mother explained him that this revenge is cyclical in nature. There is no end to it. The dialogue, "Intakam se sirf intakam paida hota hai," echoes in his mind. He lets Khurram be at the mercy of his fate. It is interesting to note how the whole movie revolves around death. It starts with the death of Haider's father and it ends with the death of Haider's mother. Each character meets their end in a very unique way, dying in a way that they never thought of. The father is killed by his own brother and the mother dies in the process to save her child. Arshia enters the sleep of death through a gradual state of losing consciousness and mental power while her brother is killed in a brawl. It is also worth noticing how Haider kills the two Salman brothers as his revenge. Haider finally breaks the cycle of death when he leaves Khurram at the mercy of his fate. He is now free from the cycle of revenge. But will he ever be peaceful? That is the question that the movie ends with. That was the analysis of So Jao from Haider. I hope you liked listening to it. Do follow and share this podcast. You can also rate it. Do send your feedback or suggestions at tunethoughts25@gmail.com. You can find this email in the description and you can also find the written blog version of this podcast in the description in the link below. We meet next time with the analysis of Sage by Ritviz. Until next time, take care and keep smiling. Da 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 da.